Hey y'all, it's Jen. Welcome back. So, I had made a video recently on my cash envelope system and I alluded to my no buy or no spend for 2023. So, I thought I would go over the different categories I've been using this year and let you know how I'm doing in them. This all came about because I have not really controlled my spending much. I had been spending indiscriminately for quite a while, buying whatever I wanted, and a lot of times I was buying things that I really didn't need, but just because I wanted it. And it was not because I had the money to spend it on, it was because I had availability on my credit cards. And that is definitely not a reason to buy something, is because there's room, on your credit card. And I was, unfortunately, was one of those people that, you know, just would give in to whatever impulse I had and wanted some instant gratification. And I realized it's just not working. I'm not meeting any of the financial goals that I have set for myself because I keep adding on to my credit card debt. So, when I looked back at my credit card account, I realized how much I was spending, and most of the things I was spending was in these categories right here. And I realized also that I have so much stuff in all of these categories that I never use. And something happened in my brain and I realized this is madness. I need to quit. So when I was setting goals for myself for this coming year, I decided that one of the things I definitely wanted to do, and this is also prompted by Cindy Gunnar Baldo, who is doing her own no buy or no spend for 2023, and basically using things up in the categories until it was gone. So she is the inspiration for this. I'll link her channel below if you're one of the two people in the planner community that's never heard of her. I'll link her channel below just so that you can see what her whole channel. She's not for the faint of heart. She likes to drop an F-bomb or two. Doesn't bother me a bit. Sometimes I drop them right along with her. But she's pretty awesome. Anyway, she was kind of my inspiration for doing this. So here are the categories that I decided on to make in my no buy. First item is planner stuff. Y'all, I have books and books and books of stickers. Now, I can compare myself to other people in the planner community, and I can say even before I destashed a lot of my stuff, I didn't have nearly as much as some do. But I realized that what I have, even what I currently have and I've kept, I am probably not going to use this up in a year. I mean, I just don't see the reality of that happening. So last year, I decided to destash my stuff. Now, I know a lot of people in the planner community would have gone onto a Facebook group to sell it. And I know there's tons of buy, sell, and trade Facebook groups out there for especially happy planner stuff. And I did not want to do the hassle of selling anything. I decided to take what I had and to bless other people with it. So I divvied up in about, good grief, I can't even talk, divvied it out in about 7 different boxes. It included undated planners, that included dated planners, it included washi, it included sticker books, it included all kinds of other planner related stuff. Even I had some sets of markers and highlighters and whatnot that I knew I was never going to use. So I boxed these things up and I made an announcement on a beginner's Happy Planner site that says that I wanted to give these away, and if people wanted to, be in the running to get one, I wanted to give it to a true newbie that did not have anything. I didn't want to give it to some of these people that would take it and resell it. I definitely didn't want that. So I asked people to tell me, how long have you been planning, and tell me why you could use the stuff that I'm going to give you. And got a lot of really cool stories out of it. There's a lot of people that are from single parent homes where they're raising their kid by themselves, and there's no way that they could afford to spend $20 on a sticker book from Happy Planner or anything else. So those types of people are the ones I wanted to help. The ones that maybe are on disability and they find that being able to have a nice planner that they can make look nice and to help keep track of like appointments and finances and that kind of thing would help them. Those are the kind of people I wanted too. So I was able to narrow it down. I let them know that I wanted to give this to them, and they sent me their address. I paid for the shipping for it. I saw this as my way of giving back to people. And I'm not telling this to toot my own horn. I'm just kind of letting you know what happened to, I would say probably 60% of my planner stuff. That's where it went. So that's where the majority of my planner stuff was. So the things that are in my no-buy under that category is planners, paper, stickers, pens, markers, highlighters, and washi tape. And the exceptions to that are correction tape and double-sided tape like this, so that because this is what I need, supplies to make spreads, and if I run out, then I definitely would need to do that. I have to be honest, with all of the spring releases and a lot of stuff going on clearance at places, it's been really hard to not get into this part here. So the struggle is real, y'all. But I can honestly say that I have not bought anything in this category at all. And I feel pretty proud of that, because this is an area that I could easily break. Okay, the next area is bags of any sorts. That includes purses, tote bags, wallets, backpacks, pouches. And there's no exceptions to this, because if you saw my closet, you would know that I don't need any of that stuff, y'all. I got plenty of stuff, plenty. I've always been a purse girl. I've always been a bag girl. I love tote bags. I love Kate Spade. I love Coach. And those aren't like high-end luxury purses by any means, but I love that stuff. But I realize that I don't need any more right now. Now, granted, it'd be nice to have, and I think if somebody wanted to buy me one for my birthday, which is in a couple of weeks, if they wanted to do that for me, I definitely would not say no, but I definitely do not need to spend any money for this. Now, that being said, if I wanted to make one of my short-term savings goals for a new luxury bag or a new bag of my choosing, I can do that. But I'm not going to, because I don't need it right now. The bag that I use for work is more than sufficient. If I get bored with it, I've got plenty of other bags I can switch it out with. I've got tons of wallets. There's no logical reason for me to do this. Okay, next one, food delivery. Now, I took advantage of this, especially during COVID, didn't everybody, right? But even after COVID, it was just so much easier to have somebody bring it to the house rather than me get my butt in the car to go get it and bring it back. But if you ever looked at a receipt from those places, the fees for it are just outrageous. So it just made no sense to do this. Now, the exceptions would be if my husband and I were both too sick to get out, or if we have some weird thing, we have transportation issues, then we can have something brought to the house. This includes Instacart too, for me, by the way. I used to think, oh, I'm saving so much time having them bring it to the house. And granted, yes, it saved all kinds of time. But I also realized that it just was a waste of money, because a lot of times with Instacart, especially if you use Publix down here in the South, the prices are way high. It made no logical sense to use that. So if I use Instacart, it's only because I would make a grocery list so that they would pick out only the things I really need and have it ready for me to pick up. I wouldn't spend the extra to have them deliver it to the house. I would go pick it up myself. And there's a lot of good and bad with that too. It helps impulse buying and that sort of thing, if you use that. One of these days they might do a service like that where you would go through maybe the Stores app or something. I think Kroger's got it, Walmart's got it. I would limit my Walmart use for a lot of reasons. But anyway, so that's what the food delivery part is about. Next is beauty and hair products. I'm going to use everything I've got until it's gone. And when I went through and I did an inventory of everything I had, I was kind of shocked. Now, again, if I compare myself to other people I've seen on YouTube, I don't have a whole lot. But I know for me, I have a whole lot. So I have been able to keep this particular no spend up pretty good. So my rule is to use it until it's gone. And if I don't have any more of that type of product, then I can buy something. So the only thing beauty-wise that I have bought right now is a mascara. Because I used up the last of my mascara, and I didn't have any in my back stock. So I still have kept this no buy rule as well. So I feel pretty proud about this, because I love to try new things and that sort of thing. But it was getting out of control. So I haven't used my Ulta card in forever, and I don't plan to either. It's not really. I got it originally for the points, and I don't spend enough on it now to make it worth it. So, and I just don't want to have to deal with another credit card, so I just don't. If I need something, I'm going to actually go to the store to get it. Okay, and then the last thing is subscriptions. Exceptions, none. So no subscriptions of any kind. No more entertainment subscriptions. No planner subscriptions. Not that I had any. Well, that's not true. I did have a sticker subscription at one time, but I canceled that. No app subscriptions. Nothing like that. None of those types of things. It just I was indiscriminately getting subscriptions for things, and I wasn't using them half the time, and it's just wasted money. So no new subscriptions at all. I don't have anything that I need. I haven't seen anything that I would need. I can't think of anything in the future that I would need. So as of right now, this is definitely a no buy. So these are the categories for my no buy, and I'm happy to say that I have been able to keep up my no buy. And I'm going to color in the last few days of the month of March, because we are in April now as I'm filming this, and I have been able to stick to my no buy. So I have done, let's do some math. 31 plus 28 plus 31. So 10, 3, 6, 7, 8. So I've done 90 days. 90 days of a no buy. I'm pretty damn proud of myself for that. Before, I would have spent all kinds of money. Oops, lost my cap. And I would have just spent it on stuff I didn't need. Buying all the new, anything that came out with Happy Planner, I would have bought it. I don't see the need now. And I'm kind of, this is probably a whole story for another video, but I've kind of decided that I'm beyond Happy Planner now. I'm maybe I've outgrown it. I guess that's a way that I would see it, or I would call it, that I've kind of outgrown it. If you use Happy Planner, I'm not dissing y'all, you know, because it definitely had its place in my thing, and I've gotten some good stuff like, you know, metal discs and that kind of thing. But I just know for me, I think I'm ready to move on to something else. So, and that's also another story for another time. But anyway, thanks for joining me for this video. If you've got a no spend or no buy going on for 2023, let me know in the comments how you're doing. Let's support each other in this. I think we can do it. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate it if you would. I'd like to get my channel growing a little bit more now that I'm back making videos a little more often. If you'll hit the notification bell to let you know when I make new videos. And if you would share this with your friends, I'd appreciate it very much. Hope you all have a great day. Thank you.